Since I got my showreel back, I signed on with an agency.
I'm already getting more auditions because of the showreels.
Since actually having those scenes, I have booked a lead and a feature.
I have my showreel from JJ Splice to really thank for that.
Every actor wants to be in the position where they're regularly booking high-quality acting work in film and TV. And with Australia going through a huge production boom right now, there have never been more opportunities for actors to succeed. So, how do you stand out from the crowd and show agents and producers that you've got what it takes? Actors who are sought after for film and TV roles have one thing in common: a showreel that jumps off the screen and blows open doors. A showreel is the #1 thing that agents want to see when they're signing up actors. And a showreel is the first impression that you give to directors, producers and studios when they're looking to cast the hundreds of roles that are available. So, how do actors create a really great showreel?
I think a really great showreel has to do what a really great trailer in a movie house does. It makes you want to take action. The effect that the people making the trailer should have on you is, let's go see that this week. And a showreel should do that. It should punch the viewer in the guts.
So if you're an actor who wants to book more work, or if you're starting out in the industry and you're looking for that first big break, then this video will be for you, because I'm going to explain what's involved in creating a showreel that will put you on the map.
With all my thousands of students through the years, when they want to make a showreel, my first go-to is in JJ Splice. You want to make sure on the day it's going to be an environment you can do your best work in. You can feel comfortable, you can feel relaxed, you can feel safe, and you can feel respected. And I know every time I bring actors to JJ Splice, they get that.
My name's Dean Francis, and I'm a feature film director and the founder of JJ Splice. And right throughout my career, I've always loved collaborating with actors at all stages in their journey to create compelling drama that grips the audience. I founded JJ Splice Showreels back in 2012 because when I was casting projects, I was sick of seeing showreels that didn't do actors justice. Since then, we've worked with hundreds of actors, and we've helped them achieve enormous success on the world stage.
Hi, my name is Timothy. I am the director and producer at JJ Splice Showreels. The thing that I enjoy most about the process of working with actors at JJ Splice Showreels is the transformation. I love being able to provide something that's going to lead to a result.
Okay, look, you don't have to come if you don't want to.
No, hey, I want to.
Every actor who goes on the journey of creating a gripping showreel starts by taking a strategy call with JJ Splice. This is a Zoom call. It can happen on any weekday, and it lasts for about 20 minutes.
On a strategy call, we discuss quite a lot. We look at how we can strategize your career and what it is that you specifically want out of it. You know, are you looking at getting an agent or changing agents? Are you wanting to bolster your career that's already quite established? Are you wanting to find your own brand identity through the process? We then break it down through tangible steps that can lead you to your goal.
I basically had the opportunity to discuss my brand and where I wanted to go and find out what would really fit, and I feel very confident now that I've got like the right thing to go forward, especially with pilot season coming up. Despite actors thinking they understand who they are, a lot of them haven't really thought about that in a way that connects to castability.
I'm in love with you.
This is not happening.
You're the woman I've dreamed of, and I've been dreaming of.
Shh, stop.
So if the strategy call goes well and we truly believe that we can help you reach your acting goals, we'll lock in a shoot date and we'll progress straight into the pre-production stage. In the pre-production stage, we work with you to identify the perfect screenplay material that will show what you can do as an actor.
They don't have to make the same choices we do.
I have self-esteem issues.
Well, you better start praying then.
Holy mother.
No, you know what? You're the one with the problem, not us.
Scene selection is really important for a showreel, and there are several things that you should probably avoid. A scene should always be simple. You don't want a complicated scene. You want to make sure that it's got very clear goals, a very clear story arc.
Don't go too big, don't go too large. Don't pick things that are iconic. Don't pick things that require massive emotional outputs.
Don't pick any old scene, pick something that has deep resonance for you on a personal level. The performance needs to be deep. It has to be deeply invested and felt. It can't be just something where you feel like the actor's just going through the motions and saying a bunch of dialogue that doesn't mean anything to them.
Take scenes that require intensity and emotion, but also there is a need for stillness in that.
I put this game together, all by myself. You fucked it up because you can't bluff well enough to even pretend Like you belong.
Once we've found the perfect screenplays to shoot for your showreel, the next stage is casting your scene partner. It's crucial that we find the right actor who can match your range and ability, who'll be a collaborative creative partner to enhance your own performance on the day. Sometimes you'll have acting mates who are perfect for the role, so of course you're very welcome to bring them into the process. If you don't know who to cast as your scene partner, then don't worry. We have hundreds of actors on our database and we've worked with them all.
Whenever we cast for showreels, we actually cast people that have been in as previous clients. A really wonderful part of that process is they get more footage out of this as well.
Today I've been back again being a scene partner for someone else, which has been great and really invaluable for extra experience.
JJ Splice have been absolutely amazing since I first did my showreel with them, and I've come back to do 2 additional scenes with them.
And of course, if you come on board and decide to work with us yourself, you will be able to come in as a scene partner in the future as well. So you will constantly get more material and keep evolving and showcasing your evolution as an actor.
As actors, we are continually evolving, and so to be able to work with a company that kind of just can give you opportunities to practice your craft is great.
Just finished The Handmaid's Tale. And I mean, it's awful because, you know, women, they have it so hard. But then again, so do we, the gays.
Once you've chosen your scripts and you've connected with your scene partner, then it's time to come into JJ Splice in Surrey Hills for the shoot day.
Welcome, come into the studio. Excellent. You ready to film your showreel? Beautiful.
You'll be working in our state-of-the-art basement studio, which is specifically designed for showreels and equipped with the highest quality cinematic lighting. Actors come across very differently depending on how the light interacts with their faces, and so of course it's important that you show casting directors the versatility of your presence on screen. And that's why the studio is set up to be able to quickly transition to a wide variety of different lighting states, so that you always look fantastic and every scene feels different. There's a huge variety of different settings we can create in the studio, and we often reinterpret the screenplay to make sure each showreel scene looks unique and eye-catching. You'll be shooting on the latest RED digital cinema cameras. Now these are the same cameras used on major Oscar-winning motion pictures, and we combine these with advanced lens systems and cinematic filters. And we do this because when you appear in work that's cinematic and highly watchable, it just makes it so much easier for casting directors to picture you in the film or TV series they're casting.
They light you in the best lighting to make anyone look amazing.
This room is crazy. The amount of looks and changes we can do within a matter of 10 minutes is wild.
You could shoot 1,000 scenes in here and you wouldn't be able to tell it's the same place.
It's also possible to shoot outside, and there's a wide variety of extremely cinematic locations within a stone's throw of our Surrey Hills studio. A gritty laneway, a picturesque park, a sweeping urban vista, a cloistered night shoot. The possibilities are endless at JJ Splice.
So you're gonna make me beg? It wouldn't help.
The shoot day is relaxed but professional. We get through a lot of work during the day, but we're never pressured by time. You'll be provided with constructive and playable direction and encouraged to try multiple different approaches to create a well-rounded performance.
I found the process incredibly seamless. It was so easy.
We shot me first, which was great. We started with wide so I could really ease into the emotion, and then we got into close-ups, which was really helpful as well for me as an actor.
As an actor, it can be really hard to just bear your stuff and do your work with new people you've never met before in the room, but I could probably say it's the most comfortable I've ever felt in that situation.
A way that I like to look at the production for each individual showreel is that it is a collaboration. Us being there together, working towards something together. The set becomes a safe space. It's a space where you can explore performance without the need to be perfect, without the need to feel stressed about the process.
It was as if there was an established relationship between everyone. Everyone talks the same language, and just the flow of the day was really nice.
Working with JJ Splice has been quite relaxing. The process has been lots of fun. It hasn't been draining at all.
It was incredibly easy and incredibly fun, and I just loved the result.
One thing that's really important to me is being able to provide direction that is playable. So it has to be clear, concise, tangible.
It was directing to get my best performance and not a perceived idea of what the scene should be. And I think that was incredible. It brought out my best moments.
Really precise direction, so you know exactly what you need to do, and really useful direction.
We shoot each scene from multiple camera angles, and we do many takes to ensure that we're capturing you at your best.
One common misconception about performances on screen is that it has to be perfect. And the great thing about working in the medium of film is that we do get to discover performance over different takes. And that way we're able to really get a performance that will come to life in the edit rather than having to put all that pressure on you on the day of the shoot.
You just felt safe.
I would say you feel very warm and comfortable.
And they were the most amazing guidance.
Yeah, just instantly feel like you're on a professional set.
Fantastic, that's a wrap on scene number 1. Beautiful work. Mikhail, thank you for coming in. Ehab, beautiful stuff. So once we've finished the production stage of the showreel shoot, we then move into post-production. Your job is done, you can go and relax. And over the next 2 weeks, what we do is build the performances for each individual scene into a final edit. We get quite creative with it. We love being able to sit down and really discuss what the best option is creatively to go into the end result.
Now, when the edit's locked off, we start the process of precision color grading. We use high-end professional tools, and we work with the raw digital negative to reinterpret color, contrast, and texture, so that you're presented in the most flattering yet authentic light, so that casting directors have to sit up and take notice. We'll also cut all the scenes together into a 2-minute clips reel. Now, this clips reel will become your most important asset as an actor. This is the distillation of everything that you've done as an artist so far. The clips reel is, in fact, your unfair advantage that you can now use to take your career to the next level.
So when I sent it out, I had such a good response from agents that not only did they want to meet with me, but I had multiple choice of who I could go with, who I can go with, because JJ Splice has done such a great job at showcasing me at my best.
Casting directors, when they watch your show reel, they will see what you're like in different lighting situations, in different performance contexts. They will understand that you have consistency as well as versatility.
I find if a casting director is unsure, they can click on this and then they can know that I will deliver in the room.
Hey, Cass, what do you need? It's your corruption piece on Harrington.
I miss that sometimes.
I love her. I'm not good at things like this.
Like what?
Relationships.
One thing that I find is really rewarding with the work that I get to do at JJ Splice Showreels is getting to work with actors from all types of experience levels, from beginners through to those that are more established in the industry.
I learned a lot about the filmmaking process as an actor. Filming in front of camera is totally different than when you're in a classroom, for sure. Classes I've done, they don't tend to focus on like how you compose yourself on camera, where the light is, what angle camera is approaching you at. You learn that on the job.
Right from the day we first meet on the strategy call through to the production day for your showreel shoot, I'm there to support you through your performance.
Or I can do like my hot dog impression.
As you can tell, working with JJ Splice to create a stunning showreel is an easy, painless process, and it's a whole lot of fun. Now, are you ready to go on the journey? We're at a time in Australia right now where there's never been more acting work available. There's an estimated $9 billion of local production expected in the next 3 years alone. So, if you're a committed actor, this is an opportunity that is too good to turn down. But you will need a showreel that puts you in contention. One that shows you've got what it takes to step onto the world stage and take on demanding roles in high-profile productions.
I like you. Having the footage that looks so good, that looks like professionally shot, it just speaks volumes and does so much work for you, like in the industry. You look great.
There's no point in waiting any longer. If you're passionate about acting, then your next step is to click the button below and to book a free strategy call with our team. The call only takes 20 minutes. It's completely free, and it's a chance to discuss your objectives with a film and television industry expert. You'll come away from the call with more knowledge than you had before and with greater understanding about how to achieve your acting goals. And if it turns out that we can help you with a showreel, then we'll offer you a place in our production calendar. But you must hurry, because we can only work with a limited number of actors each month, and places fill up extremely quickly.
Exciting stuff. My advice to actors wanting to take their next step in their career is to get in touch with JJ Splice. They're here, they know what they're doing. You're not at home with an iPhone or trying to scramble actors together.
If you're really serious about acting and making acting your career, you do have to put in that effort and go to professionals and get it professionally done. You are your worst enemy if you don't do that.
Book your free strategy call now, and let's get this process started. I'll see you on set.